Sugar Buggers, welcome back to the channel for a brand new episode of Let's Play The Sims 4 Jungle Adventure. If I seem a little down, I'm not truly this upset over the news I am about to share with you guys. I am just, I don't know, I don't feel like I could be all hunky-dory, happy, skippy when Riley just received the horrific news that her father, Carson, has just passed, and he died of a heart attack in their very own home, her childhood home. And honestly, this news has left her completely distraught. She just found out about a couple hours ago, and she doesn't know what to do. She can't move. Like, she feels like she's in some sort of like Twilight Zone. Like, this is a nightmare. She's gonna wake up any moment. In fact, she's been staring endlessly at the photo of her and her dad, and I feel broken for her. Even poor Hunter has been trying desperately to cheer her up, and I love Hunter oh so much. She is seriously just one of the most softest, sweetest puppers I have ever seen. Oh, I can just envision Riley saying, "It's okay, Hunter, I'm fine," but low-key like about to just break down in tears, like just feeling Riley's pain myself and imagining what she's going through is actually bringing tears to my eyes. I don't know what to say, you guys. I really don't know what to do. So she's actually supposed to go over to her mom's house a little bit later on, so they can discuss the funeral plans and where they're going to lay her dad to rest. Her mother hasn't even moved his gravestone. It's still in the hallway where he passed. It looks like Maya is actually calling Pablo, which is kind of interesting. I think Maya actually kind of likes him a little bit, which is cool. I mean, she's beautiful. Why not, you know? In fact, Pablo actually met this one chick named Yesenia, who he kind of thinks is also really cute too. But of course, his whole entire corazon is in Riley. I mean, they just shared like one of the most romantic moments ever. But it is definitely time for Pobs to wake up. Let's go and have him come inside the trailer. He did hear some sobbing coming from Riley's room, but he wasn't sure if he was dreaming or like it was actually happening. And of course, Hunter's like, "Dude, where have you been? I've been trying to call you." Oh my God, where is she going? Where's she going? Oh, she's gonna go play in puddle. Pablo can see that Riley is visibly upset, and he has no idea for what she is about to lay on him. And oh my goodness. Oh God, he doesn't know how to respond to this. If you want me to stay, I will. I don't have to go home right now. Are you okay? What happened? Like, he has so many questions, and the first instinct that comes to mind is just to grab her, hold her. She's broken. She's sad. Just pull her into your arms and never let go. And of course, Riley has all this guilt, all these heavy feelings, and there is nothing she could have done to avoid this at all, honestly. I mean, of course he's trying to make her feel better, but he really doesn't know what to say at all. In fact, he's just, I don't know, I guess he's just going to be a shoulder to lean on while she kind of just vents to him and expresses her feelings. So, another little side note about this series in its future, I really do want to carry on Riley's story. I do. There's just so much left to be told, and I just feel like for whatever reason, the fact that Jungle Adventure is in the title, it basically just steers anybody from like watching it because they think it's just going to be strictly Jungle Adventure when it's not. There's just so much more to it. So what I'm thinking of doing, if this is the final episode, I am going to be continuing on Riley's, he apparently said something that did not help the situation. I'm going to be continuing Riley's journey or whatever in a brand new Let's Play. Don't worry, it will not affect anything that is coming or already going on my channel. It'll just give this LP a fair shot, the fair shot that it deserves without being underneath the whole like Jungle Adventure umbrella, if that makes any sense. So if you guys have some suggestions for me on how I can go about it, what you guys would like to see, and all that kind of fun stuff, please let me know in the comments down below. I think Pablo isn't the best at making somebody feel better. So instead, he's going to go out here and he's going to help out by taking Hunter on a long walk. How about that? Oh my God, I feel so bad for him. He is literally in hot water, and all she can do is just sit here here and like stare at these relics, like all the things she wanted to tell her dad, all the things she had plans to do, and they just seem to be destroyed. Like, I don't even know how to sympathize with her. I really genuinely don't. Like, I feel bad. I just have no words. So we're gonna go and cook up a little cookie or something like that, or maybe a cake or something to take to Nora to make her feel better. I think we can make some chocolate chip cookies. We can make some cheese eyeballs. The only like real sweet that we can prepare is probably let's just go with the cookies. That way, I don't know. I don't even know if we're going to be able to eat them or not. But so Riley has been bawling her eyes out the entire drive over here. Pablo is just kind of like really treading on thin waters right now. Everything he says, everything he does is just rubbing her the wrong way. In fact, he's probably just going to hang back and try not to step on her toes. Oh my goodness! I'm trying not to get excited because I feel really bad, but like, do you guys see all these pictures? This is her dad and her mom. Oh, when they were young. And this is Riley when she was about 7. And then this is them a little more recently. And then this is like a picture of the lot before they built the home on top of it. Oh my goodness, you guys. That just seems like forever ago. Let's have Pablo go and view these pictures. And then Riley, of course, is going to go and put the cookies on the kitchen counter. Where are they? Oh my God. Did I forget the cookies on the counter? You know what? I mean, we'll pretend she forgot the cookies on the counter because obviously her mind is in 50 different places at once, and Nora's over here trying to kind of keep her mind off of everything, I guess, by working out. That's just something she's always done. She's a very busy individual, and that's why it's kind of almost shocking, right, that her father would pass away because he was always in really good health. Anyway, she's obviously very distraught. She may not be showing it, but she feels terrible, and all she wants to do is just try to make her mom feel better, and of course try to understand what had happened. And like I said, he just had a heart attack. There's really nothing else more to it, you know, nothing that you can say. It happens, unfortunately. Sometimes he wasn't a spring chicken, but it just feels like he's gone a little too soon. So they're kind of discussing the whole funeral thing. Carson is the simplest. He doesn't really want any of those kind of things. That's an expense. And unfortunately, you know, Nora now is relying on one retirement to take care of this big estate. And she's a little afraid she's not going to be able to carry on this house by herself. And Riley is trying to explain to her what she can do. And it's not a conversation neither of them should be having. You know, tensions are definitely starting to rise. They're both extremely upset. Riley's going to come over here and she's going to go and mourn her father's passing for a moment because she just I don't know. Maybe coming over here wasn't the best idea, you know, especially right now. And of course, I just feel so damn bad for her because that man meant everything to her, you know? Like, if you've ever lost somebody in your life, like, parents are the hardest things ever, you know? Like, I can't, you know, I can't wrap my head around it. So I'm not going to even pretend like I know what she's going through right now. Of course, Pablo probably wants to come out and, you know, hold her and kiss her and tell her everything's going to be okay. But I feel like Riley just doesn't want to hear advice from anybody right now. She just kind of wants to be by herself, which is understandable. I feel really terrible, honestly. I don't think I have the words to fix this. So Pablo, I think, might offer to go maybe do something for a little while, especially because, you know, Riley's it just seems like he needs to leave. So Pablo and Nash decided to go to the Salty Paws Saloon for a couple of whiskeys on ice, and honestly, they're having a really good time. Nash is his roommate, but they don't really like conversate all that much. It's kind of like one of those people that you put a listing out for, and then like they showed up at your doorstep, kind of like Craigslist a little bit. So they've never really had like any sort of like backstory or history. They literally met through that reason or for that reason. But I don't know. I could actually see them becoming really close friends. In fact, he's actually, well, I think because of all the whiskey that Pablo has had tonight, he's getting a little sentimental, and he's actually told Nash his feelings for Riley, which is crazy because Nash kind of thought Riley was cute when they met the other day, and he probably would have went for it. But honestly, This is definitely not Riley's type. He's just a little too pretty boy-esque for her. Just saying. So anyways, it looks like Nash decided to go ahead and head on home. He's been here for a little bit, and Pablo has just kind of found himself in this really drunkard state. He has like a lot of feelings kind of coming to him, and a lot of emotions, and he's kind of like not sure where to go from here, and I don't know, he's drunk, you know what I mean? Like he's just kind of, like I say, he's in this like this little mosh pot of all these little mixed emotions and feelings and stuff. So what is his favorite drink? His favorite drink is a it's some sort of like it's some type of, I want to say, I think it's just like a regular beer or something that they have on tap. That's kind of cool. I mean, the people here are definitely characters. Let's have Pablo go over, and he's going to practice some darts. I guess when he gets the call from Riley of when to come home, then he will. But for right now, he's just kind of trying to stay out of her hair. Rawr! It's Bears Night. Sims, willing to get a little beastly tonight, can enjoy discounted drinks. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. Pablo is so damn drunk that he probably would put on a bear costume just so he could get a discounted price. I'm not even kidding. Do we know anyone else that we can hang out with, since this dude basically bounced? He's feeling so alone right now, and it's not fun to be by yourself. In fact, you know what? Even though we only met Randall once, I'm totally willing to like extend this invite just so I don't have to be here alone. And by the way, you guys, Eden has been blowing up Riley's phone trying to get a hold of her. I think they finally talked a little bit later this afternoon. Eden has some pretty important news, but of course, like, now is not the time, and she totally understands why. So when Riley's feeling a little bit better, Eden will probably tell her what's kind of going on. There's just some stuff, and it's kind of funny that we're inviting over Randall of all things, because he kind of has to do with it just a little bit. I don't know. He may actually not show up, which is kind of interesting, because this happens a lot to me. Oh no, there he is. Awesome. I like this Pablo. He's being very outgoing. Again, extremely drunk. And Riley's still upset. I feel so bad for her. Oh my god, my poor baby. Why is he so mad? You guys, he is in like one hell of a mood right now. Let me go and try to brighten up his day a little bit. He's feeling extremely tense. Like he just received some bad news or something. What is going on, Randall? Please talk to me. A Udemy. What are you drinking? Oh, I like him though. There's something about him that's very, I don't know, intriguing. All right, is there anything else that we could do? Maybe we can come over here and play darts with Randall for a little bit. What I'm going to do is probably have Pablo just kind of hang out at the bar, and I think right now we really should be spending some time with Riley just to see how she's handling everything. And Hunter's been home alone all day, so we should probably get back to her and kind of hang out with her for a little bit. But I'm gonna let the boys have a little time. I really don't know what to say or what to think, really, but he's a damn good dart player. Like, a super good dart player. Look at him. He's flossing right now, you guys. He feels it. Look at him. He's got his game face on. He's so freaking cute. Actually, he's really cute. I don't know. I like Randall, but I feel like there's something about Randall that I don't necessarily trust. So on the way home, Riley stopped at Eden's house just to kind of figure out what was going on with her, because it was eating away at her soul. Eden has been such an amazing friend. She's always been there, always had Riley's back, heard her out anytime that she needed it. And the one time that Eden has needed something, Riley just hasn't really been that great of a friend, obviously because of what's going on with her dad and being away at travel and all that kind of stuff. So she stopped at her house, and lo and behold, you guys, all freaking called it. Eden is pregnant. But the worst part of the situation is Randall, which Pablo was just trying to be friends with, just wants nothing to do with the baby. Like, he told Eden, we're not that serious. Are you freaking kidding me? They've been together for a hot minute, but we're not that serious all of a sudden now that I'm knocked up and freaking pregnant. So Eden is very early on in her pregnancy, and honestly, you guys, she doesn't know if she even wants to go through with it because she doesn't want to be a single parent. And Riley doesn't have any experience with single parents or anything like that, but Pablo does. Pablo was actually raised by his mother and his mother alone. His father bailed on him when he was a little boy, so he's trying to tell Riley kind of what to tell Eden, but of course he's not going to go and tell her that he was just at the freaking bar with the perpetrator. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit of a funny, comical moment that these two are having right now. And Riley apologized for being a snatch basket supreme. She's feeling better, if that's possible. I mean, I don't really think it is. It just happened, but she seems to be in better spirits about it, a lot more accepting of the fact. And Pablo is just rest assuring her that there is nothing you should feel guilty for. You were living your life. You were doing what your father would want you to do. And so for you to feel like you could have stopped it, or maybe you shouldn't have been having the time of your life while your father was, passing on, you shouldn't feel that way, because that's what your dad would have wanted. Your dad would not want to see you upset, And of course, Riley hasn't even been able to bring herself to look at her treasures to get them evaluated in any way, shape, or form. But Pablo's just telling her, like, your dad would want you to do that. And of course, like, all of these kind, positive words and, this energy that is just radiating from Pablo is making Riley feel really, 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 really grateful for his presence. And of course, she just wants to let him know that he's appreciated and she cares for him. And honestly, like, the whiskey is, oh my God, speaking of whiskey, Hunter, what are you doing? She just peed on her fence. I love her. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, the whiskey is still coursing through his veins. It might be a little too soon, but he's going to go and he's going to give her just a little kiss on the cheek. Well, maybe not on the cheek, but on the lips, Just saying. They's having a moment, y'all. Oh my goodness. I mean, would this be normal? I don't know. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even know what's happening. I can't even narrate all this. This is getting, oh, she's talking about handcuffs, y'all. Pablo, on the other hand, he is going to go inside and take a little brisk shower just before he calls it a night. He's actually going to go and sleep in the tent. I thought things were getting a little hot and heavy, but of course, I never thought Riley would do all that kind of stuff. She's not that type of person, If she was to woohoo for the first time, she wants to make sure it's with somebody that really is going to be a part of her life, especially after the news that Eden has just received. You get what I'm saying? So we're going to have her come over here and maybe paint a little bit just to kind of get her mind off of things, paint from reference, I don't know, what should we paint? Let's just do an small impressionism painting. And she's feeling really uncomfortable because of this dirty little plate that Pablo brought in to clean and has not yet. So let's just have him go over here and do that really fast. He's also going to fill the bowl for Hunter. The sun, I think, is just about to start to come up. So we definitely need to get ready for bed. But I don't know, you guys. I really don't know where to go from here. Like, I know where to go. I just don't know how it's gonna go. Oh my God, Hunter, seriously. I love her so much. She's like the dog personality of Riley, essentially. Like, it's just so cute to see her be so much like her. Honestly, this is the perfect example if the owners were their pets, because they complement each other. But honestly, you guys, if you do want to see this series continue, and it will continue with the storyline that we have left with today, please let me know in the comments down below if this part was a little awkward. It's been like 2 weeks since I filmed it, so I'm kind of filling in the spaces a little bit, and also with the idea of what's to come or what's not to come, it just makes me feel kind of sad to get even more attached to the characters. But again, this story is so much more than Jungle Adventure. It's just kind of the base of what could be a really, really, really amazing journey. So if you guys are interested in seeing Riley's journey continue, please let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think, Eden? Oh my God, she made this for Eden. Oh my God. Seriously, I swear, the things that happen in this LP are just, they're not coincidence, you guys. They're just not. Anyway, if you guys have some advice for what Eden should do, please also include that in the comments. I will be responding to you guys. I will be liking your comments and giving some feedback myself and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm feeling a little sad, a little sentimental. This part was heavy, man. It was super heavy. But anyways, guys, I hope you all had a good time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here today. And if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
I find that I'm always having to make amends for shortcomings, trying to make my way, knocking on every door in this maze. The times it's all out